Hey guys, Nubkeks here and welcome back. This is actually some more footage I got back over in Paris at that preview event, looking at all the stuff coming up with Hanamura and Genji, the Overwatch stuff, the loot system, all that kind of thing. So yeah, this video I took a look at Prime Evil Diablo, and this is one of the brand new skins that's going to be coming in the Heroes 2.0 loot system. It should be out next week. I'm pretty sure this skin is going to be a loot box exclusive. You can only get it through loot boxes or through building it with shards. It is a legendary level skin as well, which is the highest level, which will be about 1,600 shards to craft, or a legendary skin drop, which is very, very rare to get. So yeah, this is going to be a rare skin, but a very, very cool one. Unfortunately, I forgot to show the default Diablo mount for this, which is where the hero runs on all fours. But yeah, needless to say, I'll be hopefully picking up this skin myself, saving up and trying to grab it pretty soon, and we'll see how it goes. We had it was a 4v4 game, so we gave both teams a bot Probius. just figured that'd be kind of fair. Just give both of them like this crazy wave clear hero and let Probius, who's the newest hero at the time, like do his thing. So yeah, there you go. It's a cool skin. I'm pretty sure, I haven't played Diablo 3. I'm pretty sure this is, you know, based off of Diablo becomes like a female in Diablo 3 somehow, somewhere. I don't want to spoil it for people who haven't played it. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of, it looks like that's kind of the main thing that really changes with the skin as well. Anyway, that was a really good stun from ETC. Actually saves Cassia's life right there. We were actually in the middle of flipping her over with overpower when Li Ming saved her. And we're just doing, you know, typical laning, roaming around stuff, looking for ganks, that kind of thing. Nothing too surprising in terms of Diablo before objectives start to activate. As far as I can tell, it doesn't change any of the animations overly much. That's the Star Queen Li Ming, by the way, which I'm going to do a video on next, which I also got some footage of, another one of the new skins that's going to be coming. So, yeah, I'll fill you in on all of that when we do that video. But yeah, I don't think any of the other animations or anything like that has changed with this Diablo. It's literally just the new model, which is based off of that Diablo 3 version of Diablo. Whereas I think the other one is, like the Diablo we have in game is by default like the Diablo 2 version of Diablo. So yeah, I thought this one looks really, really cool. There's also a few different color variations as well. This is the default one. There's nothing too surprising about this one. The other color variations all look fantastic as well. It's just a really great looking skin in general. We're actually going to work on this camp. I forget what this is called. But as you can see, it's a very easy merc camp to take. It really doesn't do too much at all. Just three little guys. They do a very light amount of damage. They've all got very light HP. Probably the easiest siege camp in the entire game to take, as far as I can tell. And they drop this Dragon Spirits, which sends out 3 Dragon Spirits, which hunt down the 3 nearest heroes and reveal them for a couple of seconds. So that's kind of useful. Gives you a little bit extra vision. And right here, I'm just trying to like slow these guys down. You can see that as long as we're in range of this, it is contested, so we can kind of abuse that. Now the enemy team, they eventually spring their assault and start to burn me down. I have to back up quite a bit, but that's given the rest of my team some time to get over here. I think I'm gonna die here from the looks of things. Yeah, we're gonna die. We don't kill the enemy Genji. It doesn't quite work out. Li Ming hadn't quite arrived, and Genji just arrived at the end of that. But that was the rough idea there, was, and you can see it kind of working for a little while, right? Was as Diablo, and we're going up against their warrior, their support, and then the Probius is going, well, okay, well Probius, he's got, if we had a well to tap, we would have pulled that off perfectly. Probius, you know, he's got sort of these area effect attacks, but if we like avoid them properly, we can really, you know, slow down even 3 people pushing the payload. Because of the 3 heroes that they are, we can actually pull this off pretty well. Our stun actually makes Li Ming miss her stuff, but it works out in the end. We pick up a kill on Probius, and we're starting to get back in the action here. We're building up our souls as well, up to 65 souls. So that, you know, our power levels continually increasing. I'm gonna go grab the fortification camp here, which is, oh, it probably had the name of the other siege camp. I just didn't notice it, so my bad. You guys probably spotted that. Yeah, standard Diablo build, by the way. Devil's Due at 1, so you get bonus HP and mana regen from regen globes and healing fountains based on how many souls we have. from the shadows, level 4 for extra charge duration, letting us sort of like engage, disengage, and get you know, just more consistent stuns and game control, all that sort of stuff. And then Soul Shield at level 7, which gives us a spell armor for our souls, so helping us going to be much tankier against the Probius, against Genji, and to a certain extent against Cassia as well. So all that stuff working in conjunction and in tandem. I think this is like typically what you're probably going to want to do when we grab one of these. You see we're killing a couple of minions on the way for those souls as well, and the XP. But I think typically, like when you are pushing one of these bottom payloads, you're going to be wanting to grab that fortification power up to throw onto your payload. I'd say, like, judging that right there, we threw it on the payload really early. The enemy team never even came to contest. It really didn't do too much. I'd say you probably want to wait, like, until you figure that they are going to contest, or if you can kind of predict that they will contest this one, then you go for it. We're trying to flip this Genji. Unfortunately, we did get body blocked there by Uther, so we weren't able to land the EQ combo from Diablo. But we just about make it out using our Q to get some distance. Cassia overextends and does pay the price. And you can see the power of Devil's Due right now, just the amount of healing that we are getting. Going in on Lucio, where should we get interrupted in our stun? We don't trigger the stun. The game freezes up a little bit here for me. I'm not sure if that was replay or the actual video itself. I think it was my replay. Froze up a little bit there. We're just going to beat Probius down with some basic attacks. We get stuck against the payload. Payload saves Mr. Probius. And you're getting body blocked a lot on this map. There's actually some pretty narrow paths like between the payload and things like that. So that's definitely something to note. You can see that happening a couple of times already in this game. Playing as Diablo, who is a big hero. Getting kind of stuck around some of these things here. We're going to clear up this sort of stuff. And we're going to make our way down. Teammates have all retreated to heal up, so we're once again the sort of the sole defender of this payload right here. We're just doing it as safely as possible. Don't want to over-engage. As you can see, the enemy team was coming up, so we definitely want to be careful and cautious about that. Cassia moves too far forwards once again, so we're able to pick her off. Trying to stun. Looks like you can't actually stun anyone against the payload, so that's good to know. We're being chased down by Probius, looks like. He's probably going to be full of regrets. We flip him over and he does get taken out, so that's all good. Going to come in here aggressively once again, then run back. Genji trying to kill us, and we're getting body blocked by everything and everyone, but we do manage to walk away. Our teammates drive him off, and that is a nice kill for us. We're going to Hearthstone at this point. We've got no health and mana. Oh, Genji. Genji, why? Why did you do it? Genji decides to kill us anyway. And he is full of regrets. Easy, says our team's Genji. More than happy that he picked up that kill. At this point, you know, I decided that, well, the enemy team's going to be coming from base. I probably have some time to do this and get away with this. You can see with one regen globe, it brings us back up to over 3,000 HP. And we got a fair chunk of mana as well, so we're kind of ready to go in and fight some more. Trying to knock this Lucio into a bit of a more awkward position. Kind of get knocked around a bit. We're probably going to die at this point. We sure have a lot of HP regen, and Uther's going to be trying his best to try to keep us alive. There, Lucio is being a slippery son of a gun, and he does go down in the end, but not before taking us with him, unfortunately. So that's all of our souls gone, bar for the 10 we got for being involved in that kill right there. But yeah, it probably might have been a worthy sacrifice. Might have been. I'm not sure if it was or not. But it was worth trying. Lucio doing a good job in that fight, of course. As you can see, juking around to stop us. It's called a recon camp, right? Juking around to stop us actually getting off our stun and knocking him against the wall. It's a nice move, it's a nice positioning from him. He kind of knows what's up with the Diablo and trying to prevent us from getting that off. So you can see, like, I'm always looking. It's very important on Diablo, especially with this build and the talents we're going to go for at 13 and 16. It's very important to always be looking for the stuns against the wall. That's really the crucial thing. It's such a longer stun and more damage, especially with the other talents we're going to grab, that you always want to be lurking for that, and oftentimes it's worth like repositioning to get the best sort of stun possible. At this stage I figured my teammates have got pretty good control here. We're going to come up, we're going to soak, also going to stop this Genji a little bit. Not too much, but you know, we're just doing a little bit of damage to him. He actually gets scared away and runs off, so that's actually fine with us. And that's going to free us up to rotate back down. I figure that their Genji has gone as well. He's kind of been gone for a little while. He's not come in and start poking me or anything, and he could. But I figure he's been making his way down here. There he is. Hello, Genji. Hello. There we go. Our Genji picks up the kill on the Cassia. We come in with the combo. We stun ETC, lock him down, and he goes down as well. And that is the enemy payload halted in its tracks and ours on its way forwards. Probius seems like he could be pretty good on this map. Obviously the issue is that with the payload moving, like you are gonna like run out of your position and things like voice lines. You're gonna run out of your position and kind of lose that sometimes. So that's definitely something to watch out for. But it'd be very interesting to see how Probius does. Obviously, like if he gets his zone control set up, that's gonna be insanely impactful. His wave clear is gonna be insanely good as well. And his taking merc camps is fantastic too. The one thing he's gonna be missing is they're doing a big engagement here. Trying to stun Cassie against the wall. We're like a split second too late there, as you can see, and we don't actually get the stun off, and that's actually a fairly big mistake. ETC lands a nice mosh pit, and this looks like it's going to be our death once again. Never mind. Throw the Apocalypse down. We kill the Lucio. And a beautiful Divine Shield kept us alive through that. Combo with the Apocalypse. Well, kept us alive for a little while. We did eventually go down. Looks like Battle Uther is gonna get... No! Holy fire. Bro, holy fire, please, Blizzard. And Cassia manages to kill the Uther. Uther, no kill for you, sir. No kill for you. It's up to bot Probius to save the day. Can he do it? Oh, actually, maybe he can't. Oh, no, never mind. There's a bot Probius number 2 here. Bot Probius, you've gone too deep. Or have you? Li Ming arrives. Our team is cruel. They're cruel. They're criticizing us. How rude. That's the X strike from Genji. I didn't actually ever play with that heroic. It looks kind of underwhelming to me. It's got a really long cooldown. It looks kind of difficult to hit. Whereas Dragon Blade is like insanely good. So I wasn't too keen on that one. Anyway, we have like 70 souls now, roughly. So that's pretty fantastic. That's a lot of souls for us to play with. Let's try and knock these guys back and help our teammate get the kill. That's actually a good sound barrier from Lucio saving their Genji. Let's try and do here as much damage as we can. Try to lock people down if we can. We stun the Lucio. Unfortunately, overpower, not off cooldown, so we can't flip him back. That would have been a kill for sure. And the Cassia with her bouncy globes doing tons of damage there to our team. They are on the run. Divine Shield comes out again. I'm pretty sure I'm just dead here though. I don't see any way we escape from this. We're juking around a bit, trying to do what we can, but yeah, we're going to be taken out. There's no way we survive. Luckily for us, I suppose, our bot Genji is solo pushing a tribute, so we got that going for us. We are making progress on the objective, and our team mop up a couple of kills off the backside right there as well. Unfortunately, that does secure the enemy team's payload. And looks like Probius is going to run it. They're the two bot Probiuses. Skin versus skin. Who will win? Our Probius is actually winning. That's pretty nice. Okay, I don't know why he popped his mount thing, but he did a nice job there contesting the enemy payload, slowly pushing ours up as well. Pretty sneaky, pretty high level play. Our bot Probius is better than theirs. Good to know. And we do have a nice enough lead here at this particular point. Our Probius is setting up. He doesn't want the enemy team pushing that payload in anytime soon. And now we've kind of reached this point where things stall out a fair bit, and we're just kind of waiting for our payloads to respawn. And then we probably want to be like contesting the enemy's payloads, and then organizing, you know, ganks, organizing kills, and then organizing pushes onto the enemy structures. Try to take them out, get us some more map control, and yeah, just everything like that. We're trying to get Probius into an awkward spot here, if possible. Throw down the Apocalypse on time this time, and it does interrupt the mosh pit. Was ready for that. I was expecting him to do it, so we were able to pull it off and make it work this time around. Lucio goes down as well. Cassia, we don't hit her into the wall, but we get the kill on her too, and that's a nice chunk of kills for our team, and that's a lot of map control for us in the meantime. I picked up a Devastating Charge at 13, which gives us damage whenever we stun someone against the wall. It does max HP damage. Like that. Like Genji overstayed way too much. He died. He should have run away a long time ago. And to be honest, I probably should have dived him sooner with their fort being dead. But yeah, I mean, Genji can obviously escape pretty easily, but we managed to kill him in basically the CC combo there with the help of Li Ming. So that got him taken out. But yeah, devastating charge at 13 to do damage on our charge. Max HP damage on the charge. And then domination at 16, which of course resets the cooldown of our Q whenever we hit someone into a wall. The Amazon here are trying to reposition. Kind of awkward around the Uther. Again, sort of weird, clunky body blocks. But you can see the idea there, which was to stun Probius into a wall for that extra damage or devastating charge. And we did get it off in the end. Trying to lock down Lucio, knock him back in. The tree does not apparently count as a wall, and he doesn't get stunned by that. But we do still, you know, get him back into an awkward position. Unfortunately, he is super confident, and we are outnumbered here. We got 2 people down bottom, so getting into position against the Cassia. Don't stun her into the wall a second time, but it is enough to pick her off, and that's a fairly standard Diablo-ish combo. I was considering here, can we help? And we're going to try help Uther, using Apocalypse and everything as well. I think he's still going to die, though. Yeah, so Li Ming had gone and grabbed the fortification camp on her own. She's heartstoning out now. So not particularly useful, to be honest. It's like the fortification camp is not going to be helping that payload for a long time. So, and that's the game-winning payload. Oh, she didn't even pick up the turret. Okay, we're going to grab the turret. I think Probius trying to solo push that payload in for the victory. Bought Probius at victory in his eyes. He had all the glory. He thought he was going to do it, but nope, he went down. I mean, this is a great spot for Diablo. Like, look at that. That's just beautiful. Li Ming is there to help us, but we just get off, you know, stun into one wall, flip him over, reset the stun with domination, stun him into the other wall. Easy peasy. We get the stun against Diablo as well, and then Genji's going to be able to finish off, maybe, eventually. There we go. He got killed by the turret on the thing, on the payload. And that is the final shot on core. And that is game for us with Prime Evil Diablo. Again, this is the newest Diablo skin, which is coming to the game with HOTS 2.0. It's a new legendary skin. There's a few color variations of it. It looks absolutely awesome. And as far as I know, it will be a loot box and shards only exclusive. Not going to be able to buy this one with real money, I don't think. Or maybe for a limited time. I'm not sure, but they were kind of indicating it is a loot box kind of exclusive. And it looks very, very cool. And I kind of hope we can see more sort of gender bender skins in the future. I think it looks really good. And let me know what you think down below. I think it's great, and I think a lot of people are very, very excited for this one. Anyway, guys, give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Should be buttons to check out other videos and my channels on the screen. So I will see you all next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.